like to thank Cherry at I Read Black Books for this opportunity to feature and highlight and be a part of the rollout of the deluxe paperback edition of Blood Slaves by Markus Redmond. When I first received this book, first thing I thought of it was, this is hefty. Because it is a pretty hefty book. Like, compared to other books that I have, it's pretty thick. And it feels like such great quality. This is what the spine looks like. It also has a kind of glitter effect. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a light glitter effect. It just might be grainy, like a grainy effect, and the reflection from the light is giving it glitter, but you know, I'm gonna call it glitter anyway. But yeah, honestly, the longer I look at this cover, the more I realize like things that I didn't notice before. It also has sprayed edges. I didn't highlight that yet, my apologies, but you have the vampire hands like reaching out and like a blood splatter beneath it. It's like you have this black border. It's like they're reaching like out of somewhere into get to like the blood splatter, which is so cool. There's even more hands along the bottom, and yeah, that is so cool. I think they all have different, like they're all slightly different on each side. At the time of recording this, I've already read like 200 pages, and I am really enjoying this book. This is a vampire origin story during the antebellum South, during slavery and all of that. So we follow a slave named Willie throughout his vampire origin story. Apparently and hopefully there is a sequel coming out. So Blood Rising, yes, follow the blood trail into book 2 for Blood Rising. I think I will. It is so awesome to see Black authors be given this opportunity to have a deluxe version of their book. Okay, quick update on the book. I am 100 pages in, like 109 pages in, and this has been the smoothest reading experience I've had in a few months. Like, usually the beginning of a book is kind of hard to digest because you're getting used to the prose and used to the world and whatever, but this one, it was like pretty quick, aside from like I think African Gods mentioned that I have no idea about because I am so far removed. Not my fault. Anyway, I do want to look that up though. This book does a really good job of turning the characters into real people. Even the slave owners are given like a purpose behind the stuff that they do. I mean, it's still like, dude, what the hell? But I mean, at least we know why. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. I'm really enjoying our characters. Willie, oh my god. Okay, one thing I will say, I don't think this is too much of a spoiler, but Monroe is an overseer on a plantation, and oh my freaking god, he hates Willie. And I would say Willie is like our main character because you get multiple perspectives in the book, but most often than not, I think it's Willie, or at least Willie's perspective usually moves the story forward, at least in the first 100 pages that I've read. But yeah, like every single time someone's like talking to Willie, every time someone is being like rude to him, you already know the next word that you're gonna see is Monroe. I'm getting so sick of reading his name because like he's literally everywhere and he's so annoying. I hate him. Anyway, so I look forward to when the story hopefully kills Monroe, and I can say, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm here for. Because Monroe sucks. He sucks. I hate him. I hate him so much. Something about this book that I've realized after 200 pages is that you don't really know who's in the right and who's in the wrong. Like, obviously, like, slave owners, overseers, etc. are in the wrong. While reading this book, you'll find out that Willie and Gertie disagree on something very important in the story. And what they disagree on, at least for me, I'm like, okay, but who's right? Because they both have good points. He kind of has a better point, in my opinion, but she has cause for concern. And I understand and I support, and I get it, girl. I hope you guys are enjoying the reading vlog, and I guess we'll continue it. Okay, I'm back, and it's late at night, but I just finished reading Blood Slaves by Markus Redmond, and I love this book so much. It's such a great book. I genuinely enjoy this book so much. Like, oh my god, I can't wait for the sequel. Some of the bonus content, you get like Rafazi's backstory and some like deleted scenes. Can you tell as a director? Some like deleted scenes, which I think are like 2 chapters that were cut from the original story. I think they would have fit nicely within the story, but I also understand why they were like taken out / reserved for later. I love having a like black horror book and series for me to divulge in. Oh my goodness. If you guys know any other horror series out there other than the Sworn Soldier series, which is technically maybe more of a gothic, but we're not going to get into that, then let me know, because I will read it. The fact that we're going like kind of back in time to rewrite history, at least in like this story, does like these characters have roots in Africa. I do not. So although I do feel happy for like their honestly being free, like duh, that's like the whole point. That's like the whole point. I also want to say that I do feel a disconnect between me and the characters, just because, like, just off of that. And that's not a bad thing. It's just something that is true and real. And maybe later in my life, I won't feel as disconnected. We shall see. Maybe, maybe not. The deaths, this book, characters do die in this book, and it is so sad. It's like there are some characters that you're like, I never want to read this person's name ever again. I hate them so much. And there are other characters where you're like, can I please read their name again? And not in the past tense. Can I just continue to read from their perspective, with their words, their dialogue, their stuff? Like, can I read from them again? And the answer is no, because they're fucking dead. I definitely recommend getting this version of the book, especially now because the second book is supposed to release, I think, on August 25th or August 28th of this year. So if you pick up the deluxe version, you can read like the first 2 chapters of the second book early, which is like, because I don't want the story to end, and I'm happy to know that the story doesn't end yet, which I think was the whole reason of why I was able to kind of fly through this book. And it's been like the only book I've read because it has really gripped me. Yeah, and I think that is a testament to the book as well, though, because usually Black horror can be really emotionally taxing, and it's like, oh my god, like I actually need a break, I need a palate cleanser and whatnot. This book, I didn't really feel the need for that. Like, I feel like what you have to go in knowing is that it is a book about a slave. Like, there are going to be aspects of this book that are going to be hard to swallow, but that is all a part of revolutionary action. Like, you have to get through the bad to build up the good and then to access it. That is just something that you're gonna have to go through, which is unfortunate, and it hurts and it sucks, but it is worth it. The payoff is worth it. I'm gonna get into the spoiler section now. So if you don't want spoilers for this book, which honestly I recommend not going in with spoilers, if you've already read the book, then you can continue to watch. But if not, then thank you for watching my video. And if you've enjoyed this, then go ahead, like and subscribe. I will hopefully continue to make YouTube videos. So yeah, hope to see you again, but if not, it's okay. Okay, on to the spoilers. Oh my god, when that white girl drank the Romangan blood, I said, fuck. Oh my god, we're so cooked. And then she killed her mom, which is like, whatever, she killed her mom. And I was like, low-key, that's what you get. She should have died in the first place. And it's like, I feel bad for her, but I really don't feel bad for her, you know? It's like, I feel bad for her. It's like, I get it, I have empathy, but at the same time, I'm like, girl, fuck you. Like, girl, I do not care. Please die, please die. The romance between Gertie and Willie / Quatso. It ate, because the reason why they were bickering in the first place is because they were both leaders, and that's why they loved each other, but that's why they couldn't see eye to eye. And then Gertie didn't get it until because of Quatso's defiance, she was put through hell and back, even though she was being good. So it's like, damn, like, if me being good ain't gonna do nothing, then yeah, I might have to support the cause. Oh my god. And then Derby going behind their back. I sees you. But oh my god, Biddy being a spy for Derby was freaking crazy. And I'm also glad that Gertie never cheated on Willie or Quatso, which I was a little afraid of would happen, but I'm so glad it didn't. Shout out. I'm so glad it didn't happen in the book. I really hope to see even more of her in the next book, though I am a little worried. This isn't me like being like the author is bad and the author might do this thing that I really don't like. I'm just saying, oftentimes in media, women get sidelined, and I hope it doesn't happen in book 2, because I feel like she had such a presence in this book, which definitely did, I feel like, waver near the end, but also grow stronger in a different way. It was like, what wavered was her choice, like basically her being like, I'm completely against like Ramanga and being Ramangan, to being like, I will allow you and I will love you while you are Ramangan, but I will not become it for myself. And I think making that transition was believable, yes, but also no, yeah, it was believable, because if you put me in the freaking hot box and all I did was like talk trash at you, like, yeah, I'm gonna lose all respect. Like, I didn't even have respect in the first place. That part, it's like, there's only so much a human being can take, and they are human beings, at least the ones I'm talking about, not the Romangans, because, you know, they are dead. Quatso's power up, silence. His power up, cool as hell. I mean, I do feel a little scared because he did take Barrow's ring and put it on his own finger, and I've seen on Sundays she wears dresses that taking someone's ring and putting it on cannot always be a good thing. And obviously it's like, you know, transfer of ownership of the land and whatnot, but also in the second book it was like, he was like, oh yeah, like, I always really liked this ring, like, you know, it enamors me. I'm like, careful. so careful with that. And since there's a second book, I know that something else is going to go down where it's like we're going to get a whole book because of that. And part of me is like scared. Part of me is scared. Also, I don't know if the second book has a paperback available on release, which is making me a little sad because I would like my series to match. But I mean, shoot, I'll buy the hardback, and then if they come out with another deluxe paperback, I guess I shall buy that too. I really enjoyed this book. It kind of reminds me, like, it's not just horror, it's also cinematic though, which obviously because it's written by a screenwriter, actor, director, but at the same time, like, I've read cinematic books before. No offense, I'm not going to name the author because I don't feel like being disrespectful right now, but they've never felt cinematic like this. Like the other cinematic books I read, I feel like they could easily just be adapted into a movie, and of course this one could be as well. But with the other ones, I felt like I was reading a movie, but with this one, I felt like I was just experiencing it on a deeper level. So hats off to that too. Also, like, this book is just so freaking pretty. Like, obviously I want to read it all the time. I just want to say thank you again to Cherry, aka at I Read Black Books, for just allowing me to be a part of the PR rollout for Blood Slaves paper deluxe version. This book was phenomenal, and I am excited to continue to follow this author and the story as it progresses. So thank you so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed my first reading vlog. I hope it was good. I mean, I did my best. I did the best that I could. And as time goes on, hopefully I'll get better at it. Subscribe if you feel like it, and if you look forward to other content by me centered around my hobbies and my interests. I'm dropping their name again, Cherry at I Read Black Books on YouTube, because number one, her videos were the videos that got me back into Black horror in the first place. And I don't know what my reading world would be like right now without that. So thank you again for also simply having your YouTube channel and being a good Samaritan. Bye.